Howdy y'all, welcome to the first video of this channel. So today we are going to be going on the subreddit prorevenge because it is currently 8 in the morning and there's nothing better to do. Alright, so let's get right into this. Today's first story comes from u/Deskinar. The title of it is, "My delusional ex-girlfriend immigrated to her dad's in New Zealand, so I made him and her lose $7,300. That's a lot of money. To give you some background, I'll tell you some things that will be important later. My ex-girlfriend loves her dad. She isn't even bothered by the fact that her dad abandoned her and her sister when she was 5 years old and her sister was 3. He cheated on her mother, a sweet and caring woman, with a random girl. After that came out, he divorced her and moved to New Zealand. I live in Germany, so it's literally the other side of the world. He left his children behind and moved to the other side of the world because he cheated on his wife. After he moved, he kept in contact with my ex-girlfriend and tried to manipulate her into thinking that her mother, that sweet and caring woman, is a bad person, that he is so much better than her. He doesn't even care about her. Everything he does is to hurt her mother. He wants to break her by using her daughter as a weapon. I know that because her little sister got sick of her dad's bullshit. As she got older, she told me everything about him and what he tried to make her mother look like. My ex best friend since childhood is also a friend of mine and told me stuff too. And I got to meet him personally, but we'll get to that later. The manipulation, however, seemed to work on my ex-girlfriend. She is so delusional about her dad. She literally thinks he is the best father in the world, or he is always there for you. Yeah, always there for you on a Skype call twice a month. Ooh, this guy, ooh, he's what we call a grade A jackass. I tried not to speak about him with my ex, because as soon as someone tried to show her what kind of person he is, she feels attacked and gets very pissed off and aggressive. I can see why she's an ex. All of her friends and family hate him and tried to talk to her about it. Ooh, she might be lost cause. This is not good. The months went by and my ex finished her school. What the fuck is that? I think it's like high school in America. It allows you to go into a university. She decided that she wants to spend a year in New Zealand to stay with her father for a few months and then do work and travel. I was out of my mind when she told me that I know her dad manipulated her into that and that this was his idea. Everyone tried to talk her out of it in fear she would not return for 2 years because she said that entitled dad mentioned that if you stay in New Zealand for 2 years and have a relative as a legal citizen, you can get a visa and live and return there whenever you want. I checked it, and as far as I understand, it is a legit fact. Well, at least one thing entitled dad didn't lie about. One thing. Ooh, this man is a work in progress. But you already guessed it. She wanted to move to her dad's and said things like, "I'll never be happy if I don't do it," and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, go see your father and do work and travel, but we all know her well enough to see that if she goes through with it and stays, she'll probably stay longer than 2 years because entitled dad is able to manipulate her into doing anything. It's fucking mental abuse. Smash it! Of course, entitled dad called her many times a week. All of a sudden told her how great it will be. Bullshit like that. Hooey. Then he told her that he will be there when she gets from her transport. And on her graduation party. Hooey, this man, this dude. In my head, I thought about many ways to just get rid of him when I heard the news. I think this man was talking about murder or something, I don't know. But I came to the conclusion that I couldn't do much. Oh, so he's gonna probably chop that dude's dick off. So, the big day came, and I saw him for the first time. I saw pictures of him before, but they weren't so good. Wait. You know what? I'm gonna keep it. Screw it. A small, smuggy looking guy. He was wearing jeans and an ugly yellow white sprayed shirt. So this man took a spray can to his shirt and dyed it yellow nice. But his shoes were like cowboy boots, but only ankle high. He looked like a mirror of his personality. A train wreck with a dumpster fire on top. It's basically. There are too many stories with entitled dad at the graduation party, which are not really relative for the revenge, but I included them as a little extra. Let me make you hate this guy even more. When ex-girlfriend got her testimony, her mother was crying in joy because she did everything for her daughter and was so proud of her. It was such a big deal for her that ex-girlfriend got her testimony. Entitled dad, however, came out of the building, saw the scene, rolled his eyes, went inside again to flirt with single moms. He was married again, by the way, in New Zealand. Oh god, this guy's a trash can mixed with, more trash. Jaegers. I had to calm down, otherwise I would have killed him and been on the news. Second story shows how important entitled dad thinks he is. Ex-girlfriend's mother has a new partner too. And entitled dad met him. Oh god. At the after show party, entitled dad talked perfect German with everyone at the party. When entitled dad introduced himself to the new partner, he spoke English. Hi, my name is entitled dad and I'm from New Zealand. Nice to meet you. My god, yes, we get it. You cheated on your wife. Move to the other side of the world. Oh my god. This guy. This dude. This duder. This unit of, I don't even know. I thought people were halfway decent. I thought America was bad. Now, finally the revenge. Oh boy. Yeah, I cannot tell you how many times I would redo this over and over. It is now 1:50. It was 8 o'clock when I started. So let's get the finale over and I can upload this. Whoo-wee. I talked hours with ex-girlfriend about her relationship and that I couldn't do a long-distance relationship for longer than a year. And it really is that way. I'm not making this up. She promised she wanted to stay for 9 months, a half of a year with entitled dad, and 3 months work and travel. She said that she has a ticket booked for in the 9 months and showed the email to me. She also gave me a full promise to permission to her bank account, where her father pays monthly £200 or whatever the currency is. I think that's pounds. I'm just gonna say $200 child support to her. She also would transfer money every month as soon as she gets it from work. Fast forward 9 months later. Over the last month, I tried my best to keep the relationship alive. The hardest thing to deal with was the time zone difference. Oh yeah, it's literally halfway across the world, so it's literally day and night. Yep, we've read this already. Nice. Ooh, I'm dumb. She reached out to me and said, I want to have 1 or 2 more months with my dad. I couldn't believe it. We screamed at each other on the telephone, but in the end, I couldn't wait 2 months more. She asked me to postpone her ticket, and I did. Later that month, I saw in her bank account that almost £300 were gone. After a little bit of research, I found out it was a bill for postponing her flight ticket. Ooh, God. This man has been through a lot, probably. A little idea came into my head. I would not tell her anything about that. And for every month she further breaks her promise, she'll have to pay. But that's all. A few weeks later, I was looking through Instagram and looked through ex-girlfriend's followers. One guy had a profile picture with a girlfriend in it. His profile picture is in public, and then I saw the photo. Him kissing her with the caption 4 months anniversary. I lost my shit. She met a new guy and makes me wait because she wants to have someone over. Oh God. That's tough. The idea of costing her hundreds of euros. Oh, so it's euros. Every month is too good. Well, too bad. I have the total control of your banking account. I now know she wouldn't come home anytime soon. I faked the relationship and acted like everything is fine, and it wasn't really hard. This guy's a good actor. Ooh, I'd fucking do chairs if I saw her. Every evening, I wrote my mother how my day was and stuff like that. It makes her happy and it's no big deal for me. So I just changed hello mom to hello babe. Ooh. And sent it to my ex-girlfriend. The same text every morning I sent to my mother before. I basically cut contact, told her I have a new job and have to go to sleep early. Everything for my revenge plan. I simply postponed the ticket every month, lived my life, and had no trouble at all. The first year went over, and she already lost 3,600 euros. But it just gets better. I broke up with her, confronted her and she said she could stay where she is. I didn't want to spend much time on the breakup because it was over a year ago for me. This dude's a baller. I however, hoped she would just forget about her banking account. That was all the permissions for it. And she did. Another year went by. Another 3,600 pounds are just gone. Do you remember our ex-girlfriend's best friend? She called me a day ago and asked why I have stolen thousands of euros of my ex-girlfriend's bank. The ex-girlfriend gave her sister all the permissions over the banking account, and that only a couple of €100 would be gone from the account. I told her that I postponed the flight every month because ex-girlfriend didn't said I'll arrive. I also told her that ex-girlfriend cheated on me and everything else. Ex-girlfriend's best friend was pissed. She told me a few days later that ex-girlfriend told her that the money was for a new car for her dad and that he did so much for her so that the least she could do. Ex-girlfriend's words. Entitled Dad had the idea, and of course, ex-girlfriend delusional ass thought that it'll be a great idea. All the money he had to pay for her. Entitled Dad paid every month, but only because he knew that he would get back all the money anyway for a new car. Damn, this dude's a jackass. When he found out that all the money was gone, Entitled Dad, they had the biggest argument, and she had to move out. Entitled Dad kicked her out, and she had to see how she would manage. Ooh. Well, I could tell you, she doesn't have any backup money. She lost €7,300, and her sister legally took the rest of the money on the banking account and closed it. No more money from Germany. No more money from Entitled Dad. No more friends in Germany. I got my revenge, and she is completely broke about how her dad treated her. Damn. Now that was a story and a half, and this is now 17 minutes, so this will be the only story for today, because I cannot muster out any more reading. This took me so many takes, and I'm sitting here sweating because I have to turn off my air conditioning. So, see y'all tomorrow. Have a lovely, lovely night. I've been recording since 6 a.m., and I'm going to go play some Xbox Plasma. If you made it this far, if anyone else made it this far, please consider giving the video a like, and yeah, all that jazzy shit. Peace. Ooh, got it right on the dot this time. Also, I forgot to say this before, but the background music you have been hearing is Better Days by Luke Inspire. Please go check out the original creator of the song, and also I have a link in the description for it. So yeah, peace. I'm gonna go play me some Overwatch and lose all of the comp games. Nice.